Let's make Reese's cereal bars. First things first, get yourself a nice big pot. And then we are going to melt down a cup of peanut butter. Do that on a medium heat. And I have to use a half cup because my toddler likes to get into my measuring cups, and somehow we lost all of the cups. So that is always fun. And I had 2 separate sets too, so, you know. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. Once we get that nice and melted, we are going to want to mix in about 10 ounces of marshmallows, or 3/4. I got a 16-ounce bag, so I'm gonna mix in about 3/4 of the bag. Whoops. Don't make as big as a mess as I did, but you want to get those all melted down. I like to continuously stir this so it doesn't burn. You're going to want to mix in the whole box of Reese's cereal. Once you get that all mixed, we are going to put that into a sprayed pan. If you don't have any cooking spray, you can go ahead and use butter. But you just don't want your mixture to stick once it hardens. Once those have set a little bit, you're going to want to grab a small pot, and we are going to melt down half a bag of the Reese's chips, and then half a bag of, this is already open, so half a bag of chocolate chips. We're using the Ghirardelli chocolate chips. You can mix those together, or you can do it separate, whichever you prefer, but for case of time and it doesn't change the taste, I'm mixing both together. Melt those down on a medium heat, and you're going to want to continuously stir until you get that nice and melted down. And then once it is melted down, we are going to pour it over our mixture and smooth it out. Now we are going to pour that mixture over top of our bars. I am going to need to do the rest of the bag, so let me melt that down. And once you get that covered in chocolate, you are going to let that set or throw it in the freezer so it sets a little bit faster. Those are set, you can cut and enjoy.